What's up guys, I'm Ross, your mattress expert from RealMattressReviews.com. Today we've got a very interesting review for you guys of the ReST mattresses from ReSTPerformance.com. Now this isn't your ordinary bed-in-a-box company. This is going to be a higher-end luxury mattress that has essentially set out to kind of take on that sleep number market. So they've got a very, very advanced high-tech mattress here, and we've got a lot of great information to share with you guys today. We'll look at how it's constructed, we'll talk about how it performed for us, and all the features that this mattress has. So it actually comes with a couple tablets. Everything's controlled by this, or there's an app for your phone. Right now the phone app is only on Android, but you're still going to have these tablets. If you have either a split king or a split queen, you're going to get two of these with your purchase. As you can see where I'm sitting, it has a pressure mapper built right into the mattress, so it's very, very cool. We'll talk about some of these features here coming up, but first of all, we'll get started by talking about how this mattress is constructed. As always, before we get started, we understand how stressful mattress shopping can be. So after this review, if you're still interested in more, click over to RealMattressReviews.com where you can find hundreds of other great reviews, and click on the coupons tab to find the best mattress deals available online. Alright, let's get this review started. Alright guys, so before we dive into the construction, we're just going to briefly talk about the company policies over at ReSTPerformance.com. So they offer a 90-night sleep trial, which essentially is going to offer you guys plenty of time to decide if this mattress is going to work for you. Being that this mattress is fully adjustable with the 5 zones in the mattress on each side, if you can't find the position or the firmness that works right for you on this mattress, good luck finding one that will work for you. So although you do have that sleep trial, chances are if you give this mattress a try, you're not going to want to return it. They offer a white glove delivery and setup. That is an additional $199, but I didn't opt for that white glove delivery, and it was very easy. The mattresses themselves aren't very heavy, so it was pretty easy to move them into the house. In terms of setting it up, so these do not require any assembly, whereas like a Sleep Number comes in 7 or 8 different boxes, and there's quite a bit of assembly involved with Sleep Number. So all you had to do with these was take it out of the cardboard box and plug it in, essentially plug in the hoses to the pump. Everything's labeled very easily, and then go through the setup process with the tablet to your Wi-Fi and to the bed. So relatively easy. I didn't have an issue doing it. They also have really great videos on how to set it up. So if you do want to save that $199 and bypass that white glove delivery and setup, I'm pretty sure most of you out there are going to be able to get this thing set up yourselves within 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So it is relatively easy. So next, they offer a 10-year warranty, which is pretty standard in the online industry and in the mattress industry in general. One thing with these mattresses, every single part of this mattress is interchangeable or replaceable. So although you do have that warranty, it's not as long as some companies have 25-year warranties, and now even online some of them are having lifetime warranties. Well, do not expect any of the online mattresses, or mostly any mattress out there, really to last 25 years or longer. But when you have a mattress like this, if you have a component that wears out, let's say the top comfort layer wears out, well, you can replace just that component or replace the air bladders or the covers. So realistically, it's a 10-year standard warranty, but you're going to be able to replace parts or components as they wear out, or if you have something faulty. Whereas most traditional mattresses, once your top layer of foam wears out and you have body impressions, you really can't do anything about it other than get a new mattress. So that's a real positive with a mattress like this. You might spend a little bit more money obviously up front, but it's a mattress that really will last a lifetime, especially since you can replace components on this mattress individually. Next thing we'll talk about here real quick is the price. So as I mentioned, this is a higher end luxury product. They're not going after Casper or Lisa. They are going into the higher end Sleep Number type market. This has even more features packed into it than most of the Sleep Numbers and comes in at a better price. So right now the queens are $39.99, and that's going to be your single chamber where you're going to have one remote and it's going to control the entire sleep surface. If you upgrade to the split queen, which is going to offer dual chamber where you'd have two of these controlling pads, and you'd be able to control each side independently. What I have here is actually a split king, so it's two separate twin XL mattresses, and if you went this route, most of the time people are doing that because they're using adjustable bases, split adjustable bases, where you'd want to move each side independently from the other. So if you are looking into a split king, this would be how it would look essentially. Very nice way to do it because you also have zero motion transfer when you have a split. Obviously they're two separate mattresses, so this mattress is going to perform really well for motion reduction regardless, but the split king adds even more of that motion reduction, obviously. So that's about it for the company policies and prices. So what we'll talk about next is how this thing's constructed. Alright guys, so we'll just briefly talk here about the construction. To learn more about the construction, click the link down in the description. You can head over to the full contextual review where we'll have a little bit better breakdown of this construction. So it starts off, it's got a removable cover. It is very cool to the touch, and it's also very thin, so it allows very good airflow, but it's still really durable. Stretches right back into place. So really nice fabric. Underneath that, you've got your comfort foam. So you have 3 inches of cool gel memory foam, and this foam has a really fast reaction time, as you can see. For memory foam, as I push down, pops up relatively quickly, so you're not going to have as much of a stuck in the mud feeling as you can get with some very slow responding memory foams. And then underneath this 3-inch layer, you've got a 1-inch support foam layer that's just going to add a little bit more deep compression support. And underneath that you have, so there's a lot that goes into making this, so there's lots of zippers on it. Right here you have the built-in pressure mapping device that we'll dive into a little bit later, but it will essentially map your body and you can see where you need to add or decrease support. So it's a very high-end, high-tech product. And then underneath that you have the air bladders. So you've got another zipper here. The whole thing is wrapped in a very, very dense foam encased edge support system. This has one of the better edge support systems that I've experienced so far in the online market. As I push down, I push pretty hard, it's going to have really good edge support, so you're not going to have that roll off the mattress type feeling, which is obviously a huge plus. And then on the very bottom you've got another 1-inch base foam layer that's going to act as kind of a platform for the whole mattress. So that's kind of the quick overview of the construction. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but the pump here will fit under most standard bed frames, so you can kind of tuck that away, but it is relatively small to begin with, so it's not going to be an eyesore or anything like that, and it'll easily tuck underneath the mattress. So all in all, a lot goes into this mattress. And if you want to learn a little bit more about that, like I said, click the link down in the description. What we're going to talk about next is the ways that this mattress can be controlled. Guys, before I forget, I wanted to mention we are starting a brand new mattress giveaway. We're going to be giving away a brand new mattress once a month. All you got to do to enter right now is subscribe to our channel, like this video, and drop a comment down below, and you'll be entered in for next month. And also click the link down in the description that will bring you to the mattress giveaway page for additional ways to enter to win a brand new mattress. Alright guys, let's continue on with the review. Alright guys, next up we're going to talk about the 3 different modes you can use to control the mattress. So first, you've got manual mode. So on the tablet, you have each one of your zones: head, shoulders, lumbar, hips, and legs. And if you just simply drag the bar down, that's going to decrease pressure there in my hips. If I want it firmer, you just drag it back up. So essentially you can find what works best for you that way and continuously adjust it on your own. And then you have auto position is the next way to control it, and that's going to auto detect and allow you to save the settings that you like for different positions. and then you can simply click what position you're going to be sleeping in. And then you can have the ultimate mode, which is automatic mode. Now this is going to automatically adjust to the different pressure. So if you switch from your back to your side and the pressure mapper senses pressure on your hips or your shoulder, it's going to automatically decrease pressure in those areas and add pressure like in your lumbar to make sure that you're getting the support that you need. So it will automatically adjust, and as you can see where I'm sitting here, you can see on the pressure mapper my body impression. So there's a lot of cool features here. I personally like the automatic mode, so when I do adjust positions, it is interacting with me live as it feels and senses that pressure. So it has a ton of advanced features that you're not going to really find on traditional mattresses. And then it has also 5 different zones, so you're going to really be able to find the ultimate comfort for each part of your body, your shoulders, your hips, your lumbar, and your legs essentially. So you've got all those different zones, and ultimately the mattress is adjusting to you and your specific body type, weight, and sleeping preference. So lots of great features. If you can't get comfortable on this mattress, as I mentioned before, good luck finding a mattress that's going to work for you, because essentially you can have whatever firmness that you prefer, unless you just cannot stand the type of foam on the top. But this foam feels amazing on the very top, which we will talk about next. Alright guys, now I'm just going to briefly talk about how the mattress actually feels, especially on that top comfort layer of the 3 inches of gel-infused memory foam. So I'll just simply lay back and kind of talk about what I'm experiencing in terms of the foam feel. So you're right on a very smooth top. You don't have a quilt, so you've got just a thin layer of fabric right on that foam, and it's got a really nice feel right when you lay down. Even if you take the air bladders and everything out of the picture, as I lay here, it conforms really nicely in my body. And as I mentioned earlier, when you push on this foam, it is gel-infused memory foam, but it's a lot faster responding memory foam than you're going to find in a lot of mattresses. So what's going to happen is as soon as you lay down, it's going to conform in and pretty much immediately, where sometimes some slower types of memory foams, it takes a while to kind of settle in. And then you also have a lot more kind of stuck in the mud feeling. It's a lot harder to adjust positions. But this foam is very fast responding for memory foam. So it's really easy to move and adjust positions. And it's got a really nice feeling. It's almost like a cloud-like type feeling, where you feel very good support, but you also kind of feel like you're floating. And then underneath that foam, you've got those zones in the air chamber. So depending upon how you like to sleep, you're going to be able to adjust each one of those zones or have it on the auto adjust. So you've got a really nice feel on the very top, and then the ultimate support underneath, because you're able to have that automatically sense different sleeping positions. So if I'm on my side like this, in my lumbar, it's going to release a little bit of air where my hip is diving in, and it's going to release a little bit of air where my shoulder is, so that there's less force kind of pushing back up on my body. And where my lumbar is, it will actually add a little bit of air because it needs a little bit more support in my lumbar. So essentially it senses all these different pressure points and either decreases or increases support and firmness. So ultimately it has the total package. You've got the really comfortable foam on top, and then you've got the interactive air bladder underneath that's automatically sensing when you move, if you want it that way, or you can manually adjust it if you know that you like it a certain way. You can set those settings and they're always going to be there. So ultimately it's an extremely comfortable mattress, and you're going to have it automatically adjusting to you specifically. So if you are a heavier person, it doesn't really matter. If you're a really light person, it doesn't matter. It's going to sense all the pressure and automatically adjust to what you personally need. Do you have problems sleeping, or you have back problems or anything like that, this mattress could be the ticket for you in terms of sleeping better. I know it really helped us sleep better, and just the overall quality and feel of the mattress is fantastic. So what we're going to talk about next real quickly is a couple of the other features with the foam again and the edge support, and then ultimately I'll talk about who this mattress is going to be perfect for. Alright guys, next up we're going to do just a couple quick performance tests. I've touched on some of this stuff already, so we'll just try to make this quick. We're going to take a look at the bounce. As I mentioned, this is a pretty fast responding memory foam, and then you've got those air bladders underneath. So I'll just drop this way. It gives you guys a sense of the bounce. So it does have a little bit of bounce back up, and in part that's going to be the air bladder underneath and the fast responding memory foam. So if this was more of that stuck in the mud type memory foam that's slower responding, this is going to thud a lot more with a lot less bounce. So this has a pretty good balance between support and bounce. So you are going to have ease of repositioning and adjusting positions. But at the same time, you're getting really good support and pressure relief, but not an overwhelming, amount of body hug where it's kind of sucking you in, which also makes you hotter. That's another thing we'll touch on here quickly is the temperature. For us in the sleep trial, we didn't have really any issues getting overheated. It is a gel-infused memory foam, and you've got this cooling cover on top. So it is, I would call it more of a temperature neutral mattress. We didn't get overly hot and we weren't sleeping cold by any means, so it really stays kind of temperature neutral, which is a positive thing. So we'll also just kind of look at the motion transfer. This is a little bit hard because I have two separate mattresses, but if I push even really close to that bottle, you're gonna have very, very little movement. So if you are adjusting positions and you're used to kind of a traditional inner spring, you're gonna find that you're gonna feel each other move around a lot less than you will on an inner spring mattress. So you've got just those air bladders versus a coil unit, which your traditional coil unit's gonna be the worst for motion transfer. So if you are used to your partner moving around, or I should say not used to your partner moving around, you're gonna not feel that movement hardly at all, especially on a split king like this. But if you are on a queen, you should have a drastic improvement if you're used to an inner spring in terms of feeling your spouse or partner move around. The last thing we'll take a look at, and this is one of the most important performance features I think personally, other than pressure relief, which this is excellent for since it's automatically adjusting to different sleeping positions and the weight of your body and that type of thing. So really good for pressure relief. The next thing here though is edge support. So as I mentioned in the construction, this has a edge support rail system that goes around all the way, and it's a super dense foam. If I hit it, kind of gives you a sense of the denseness. But if I go ahead and sit here, part of the mattress is even hanging off the platform here, but it has essentially zero cave here when I sit even on the very edge. Obviously those top 4 inches of foam are sinking in, but as soon as you hit that edge rail, it's extremely supportive on the side. So I'm more worried about that in the laying down position. And as I lay here, even on the extreme edge, I'm not having that roll off the mattress feeling whatsoever. So this probably has the best, one of the best, if not the best edge support foam that I've experienced with an online or any mattress period realistically. So very, very good edge support, good motion reduction. It has the ultimate for pressure relief since it's sensing and this top foam layer. If you take out all the technology, this still has very, very good pressure relief and a very nice feel on the top. But add in the rest of that technology, and it's a mattress that is pretty unbeatable. The only thing holding people back, obviously, is potentially going to be the price. Alright guys, so who should consider purchasing the ReST mattress? So ultimately, anybody that's in the mattress market should at least consider this mattress. The one thing that's going to hold some people back is obviously going to be the price. It's not a cheap mattress by any means, but they do offer some aggressive financing options, which is going to allow you guys to pay, just a smaller monthly fee until it's paid off. So there is some options there if you are interested and the price is an issue for you. But realistically, they're after a higher end client or somebody that's looking at Tempur-Pedics or your sleep numbers. or your, the nicer hybrid purple mattresses, those types of higher end beds. But this is going to have features like a Sleep Number, but it actually has even more features. There's no assembly required, so those of you that are considering a Sleep Number, I would really definitely consider purchasing this as well. You've got some better features. Depending upon which setup that you want, they have better prices than Sleep Number's higher end mattresses that it actually compares to. Now, some people are probably going to say, oh, well, I saw a Sleep Number for $1,500. Well, you make sure you're comparing apples to apples, because even Sleep Number's most expensive mattress isn't going to be as thick as this mattress, and any of their mattresses that are on the cheaper end are almost always just going to be a 10-inch mattress and not a lot of features inside. And then sometimes on those cheaper Sleep Number models, you're also going to be able to feel the bladder a lot more, and a lot of times you can feel the partition that's in the middle between the two bladders if you have like a split queen. So on the cheaper end of those mattresses, just make sure you're comparing apples to apples when you're looking at one of the Sleep Numbers versus the ReST mattress. So you got to be comparing this to their top of the line mattress. But ultimately, if you are somebody that's just considering an air mattress in general, or any mattress in general, and you're sick of, perhaps you've tried several of the online mattresses already, or you're just sick of blowing through mattresses every 5 to 7 years, this is going to allow you to, first of all, sleep better. I can almost guarantee you're going to sleep better if you have this mattress, being that all the features that it has with the adjusting the firmness in all the different zones. It would be pretty shocking if you couldn't find a certain setting on this mattress that didn't allow you to sleep through the night and sleep much better than you currently are. So obviously, if you're just looking for a mattress in general, I would consider it if it's something that you think you can afford or want to afford. But also, this mattress is something that is going to be for people that are actually really serious about getting better sleep. I could see this mattress, fixing a lot of people's problems with back pain, people that have had back surgeries, car accidents, that kind of thing, since you can tweak each zone and really get what's going to work best for you personally. So realistically, this is a mattress that could really change somebody's life in terms of how well they sleep. So I really think the overall performance for us was fantastic. The technology that's built into the mattress is really fun to play around with, and all that aside, it really will help you sleep better. So if you have any questions at all, drop me a message below. Otherwise, click the link down in the description. Any available coupons you're going to be able to find at realmattressreviews.com for this mattress, and you can check out hundreds of other great reviews. And on the right hand side of the screen, you can click the Mattress Concierge tab. If you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot me a message. Maybe you're stuck between a couple models, maybe you're starting from scratch, but just drop me a message there and I will email you guys back with some suggestions that I think might work great for you. I hope this review was helpful, and as I mentioned, subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment below, and you'll be entered in to potentially win the next free mattress from the free mattress giveaway at realmattressreviews.com. Alright guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching.